What's up world, Goofy Foot George here, bringing the best of the surf, fitness, and world market, and I wanted to give you a little preface before this video. For real though, this is inspirational quotes from my visit to Surf Expo 2018 this year. Here we go. Alright guys, so I have Chris Groh here from Firewire Surfboards, and Chris, I wanted to know, what is your tip for surfers around the world?
Number one, stay hydrated. Coconut water, in this case H2O water, works just fine.
Perfect.
I'm actually going to give two. Two is pay attention to width of your surfboard. So can I give two examples? Pick up a couple boards.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So width on your surfboard, pay really close attention to it. Example one, this is a surfboard called the Chumley. It says mankind below it. That's because mankind, that's the shaper who designed the shape. You can see that it's really short, but it's also really wide. There's a lot of width in the tail.
Yeah.
If your surfboard is really, really wide, that means it floats more like this. It comes up on the water, and it makes you go faster, okay? Now, forget this board for 1 second. We'll just set this down, and we're gonna look at the opposite. Look at this board. It's a lot longer, and it's a lot narrower. See that? Very different tail in the back end than you saw on the Chumley. This board is called the Hydronaut. The surfboard designer is Tomo Thomson,
Right.
and you can see that it's a lot taller. So what you're seeing here is a surfboard that distributes its volume through a longer length by becoming narrower, and that means that when this board is surfing, it sinks more down on the water like this. So if you get a more powerful wave and you want to control your speed more, you would surf a board like this. So as a beginning surfer, always pay attention to the width of your surfboards. As your surfboard gets wider, you'd probably want it shorter, and as it gets narrower, you'd probably want it longer like this. And those are my two tips for beginning surfers.
Awesome, thanks Chris.
Thank you.
We're with Daniel Tomo. Dan, what is your number one thing you'd like to say to all the surfers out there, and maybe even aspiring surfboard shapers?
Keep it fun, keep it real, always enjoy surfing, and let that be the inspiration for your designing in surfboards. If your boards are inspiring you to get in the water, you keep psyched, and the evolution process keeps going, so keep it fun, keep it real.
What's up, Chris?
What's up? Good afternoon. I'm the president of Lost.
Awesome, very cool, man. What is your surfing philosophy?
My philosophy is to always remember why I started and the influence and the impact it had on me at 12 years old. And to keep that smile alive, remember that I'm part of a club larger than myself. And always remember that that goes back to the kids. When I stare in the eyes of a kid that paddles up to me and says, "What do you do?" And I say, "I work for Lost." And then they say, "Whoa." I say, "Yeah." And I say, "You could do this too."
That's right.
Yeah.
That's totally true, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's the fun.
That's what inspires us all and made us here, so thank you for making that a part of their lives too.
So stoked.
Peace, guys. Vanessa, what is your number one tip for all the surfers out there in the world?
Leave the beach better than you found it. When you get out of the water, if you see any trash laying around, soda cans, pick it up and put it in a recycling bin.
So that's a great philosophy. And also, what is your business and what are you trying to do?
We're with My Costa Rica Guide. We're a vacation site, so anyone that wants to come to Costa Rica, we'd love to have you. Check us out online.
Thank you very much, girl. Have a great show.
Thank you.
I also have a message that I'd like to send out to you guys, but first, I want to give you a little backstory. My dad is 74 years old and has been shaping surfboards for over 50 years. He owned 4 of the biggest surf shops out in California, Georgia surf shops in the 60s, and also Inspiration Surfboards in Cocoa Beach, Florida in the 70s. He's old as balls. You might be able to tell from some of the footage that I'll post later. And he also doesn't get to visit very often, so he wanted to go to Surf Expo and see all his old surf buddies. So my goal at Surf Expo was to catch footage strictly of my dad. But then as we went through the experience, I realized that sometimes dad needs to talk and I have some free time. So I also started interviewing people about what inspires them and what they really love about surfing. And so that's what this video was. If you guys like this, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and also leave me any comments on your thoughts for this video too. If you want me to do more videos like this in the future, let me know, because I'm happy to do them for you. And that would give me the drive to go out and do it at the next Surf Expo too. Now for me, my inspirational quote for you guys is, it doesn't matter what you're riding, as long as you're having fun. All you have to do is you have to catch waves to feel the experience of them pushing you and giving you this euphoric sensation of excitement. So don't worry about having the best board ever made. Don't worry about whether or not your board is short enough. Just worry about whether or not you're catching waves and you're having fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, who's awesome? You're awesome. Have a great day.